Okay, planning and development. Counselor Andrus?
Here.
Counselor Gwaltney?
Here.
Oh, he's hiding. Counselor Wolverton?
Here.
Counselor Sims?
Here.
And Counselor Nails.
Here.
So it's the opposite now. We have the entire team here. Okay. I will begin with a motion to approve and dispense the reading from the previous meeting.
Second.
All right, I have a motion from Counselor Allen, second from Counselor Gwaltney. I will mention that the only thing I wanted to mention on that, Melody, is that they said for the Salter Pocket Park that we approved the item. I think what we did was we approved the report. We didn't approve the item.
The report, yeah.
So, yeah, so if you wouldn't mind changing that.
Okay.
And Counselor Nelms, is that okay to add that to your motion and your second, Counselor Gwaltney? So the minutes said that we approved the item, but what we actually would approve the report of the item. Because that infers that we approved the money and we don't have any money.
Okay.
So, okay. All right, so with that.
We'll change that.
Thank you. With that, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that passes 5-0. No old business tonight. New business, 10/12/22, a public hearing set for January 30th, 2023 at 6 p.m. for consideration to rezone 3101 Overton Drive from NPD to an R7, brought to us from Jenny Allen to permit the construction of a 4-unit townhouse development. The Planning Commission had a vote of 0-7 for an unfavorable recommendation, brought to us also from Mr. Smith. Per the request of Jenny Allen, we are going to carry this over and to hear this in committee on January 23rd. So without objection, I'm going to carry that over.
And there's a public hearing.
Public hearings for January 30th, correct. And
One quick question.
yes, go ahead.
Can we get a report from the planning commission on the details? We used to get that.
Tonight?
No, we heard it. We already voted it down 0-7.
What do you want, the minutes from the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to get them
You want
from-
me
I'll
to tell
have
you
to
right
ask
now?
you.
Well,
I'll email.
let me just say this. I told Ms. Allen we were not going to discuss this tonight. So
Okay.
do you want me to give her, I mean, is that okay to give her I told Ms. Allen we were not discussing this tonight.
Yeah, but what happened?
Okay. I just want to make sure that I was okay. Like, I don't want to get in trouble.
She's
But
still gonna have her chance.
yeah, she is going to present, and then there are going to be some opponents. Not all of them. There were 58 letters against.
I just have to get the minutes.
But
from
she has the
engineer
parcel on the
Gail's
corner
office.
of Oxmoor and Overton, and she, her house faces Overton, and she wants to build a 4-unit development
Right.
for aging in place, and the unit would face Overton. The parking would be in the back. Her argument. This is her second go
Yeah.
around. She did drop
Yeah.
it the last time. It did
Yeah.
not ever come to council.
And I'm familiar with all of
Okay.
that because, we've been talking with her, it's in our ward, and, we've gotten all the emails. I was mainly,
Thank you for
wanting
that.
to hear it at the actual, commission meeting.
Yes.
What were some of the?
There was a lot. It was a very
Okay.
long meeting.
Okay.
She and her architect made a 45-minute presentation, and then there were
Okay.
15 people or so that spoke, and
Okay.
very eloquently, and they had done a lot of research, and they
Okay.
pulled out the code, and they talked directly to the code, and a lot of the points that she made, there were counterpoints. There was a visual with all of them.
And I have been receiving emails too. I got to get y'all some.
Okay.
I've gotten some over the long weekend. I hadn't sent to y'all yet, but I
Okay.
acknowledged to the residents that I received them, and I've got to send them to you for the record.
There's a visual that has all of the parcels that have been that are against this, and every single one, and the only ones that weren't were no one. They could never get in touch with the people. So it's a very powerful presentation.
So we had to send a mail out to anybody that abuts the property in a certain amount. But
Right.
we have to send them notice. So we've got several emails in this weekend.
So the planning commission, Stuart spoke. The planning commission, I thought, asked the right questions. Was, do you want to age in place? You can renovate your own home to do so. You say you want to face. You say these parcels face Oxmoor. We can develop it facing Overton.
Right.
58 people have said they oppose this.
Right.
Straightforward. Yeah. So that was it. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to make sure I was okay because she asked to come tonight. She had already said, and then she said maybe we could talk about it tonight. I said no because I told everybody not to come tonight.
Yeah, I was
So
just concerned
I just want
about,
to make sure.
the 07, with the 07.
Oh, yeah, it was
That was
07.
Jen's short, salty version of it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
You just saved us 3 hours from listening to the transcript.
Yeah, well, you're about to hear it on the 30th. I'll tell you right now because they will bring everybody. So,
Well, I look
Okay.
forward
So, okay, so with that,
Yes, thank you.
we are adjourned.